Okay. There's four tools I told you need to tan a hide, and the first one is a pipe flesher to flesh your hide. Right? We made this out of a pipe, and we made a scraper out of a file to scrape your hide down to the thickness you want. Usually moccasin thickness, and a hide puncher to soften your hide. During the softening process, you need one of these. This is the tool you'll use the most to soften your hide. And now the last tool you'll need is the finishing touch tool. That's what my mother-in-law calls it, the finishing touch tool. This like a sandstone rock. You can tell this one was used before. I didn't know I found this rock, and it's like it was used like this for this purpose before. But anyways, there's a frame that goes with this, and this is the fourth tool you'll need before the final smoke. Right? Goes like that. And I'll show you the frame in just a moment. Here's one of the rocks we found at the lake the last time we were there. I guess you could use it as one of these like a rock. See? Or we'll use it for a rock stick tool. Okay? It's like the same, like sandstony feeling. Awesome. Okay, we'll use this to make our final tool. And we'll use diamond willow too. So nice. I found this fire starting working this winter. And we'll lash it at the end. Okay? Like we did with this one. And I got some old loops I cut off from one of my hides a while back. We'll cut this for lashing, okay? I'll cut some right now. Where was it? Was on this end. Okay. So this is to lash our rock onto our pole. Or stick, I mean. Okay, I'll keep going with this, and then I'll show you when I'm done, okay? Okay. Awesome. Okay, we got it soaking, or lashing. Okay. Let that soak for a little bit. So now we'll cut our stick. Okay. I'll need my chainsaw for that. Okay, I'll cut it straight down, okay? But I'll show you when I'm done, okay? Okay. tore it up a little bit, but we'll still use it. Awesome. Woohoo! Let's see if a rock fits. Okay. Put it this way too. Ooh. Ooh. I think it'll look good that way. Okay, that's gonna have to do right there, and then we'll lash it. Okay. Before it splits anymore. Okay. Okay. So I'll be right back. Okay, we got our lashing. And we'll figure out how to put it on. See, I made a little hole in here. Oh, sweet. We'll make sure we have a little tail there. I guess we should lash them up here. Remember, we're just learning. There we go. So I'll put it in the hole. I should split this down the middle so I could tie the Yeah, I think I gotta I could cut this down the middle, and I could wrap both ways and tie it off. So I'll do that and I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I got one, it broke off to shorter, but it'll work. See, I could bring this one around and then tie it off. So, and then when it dries, it'll tighten, right? And if you want, then we just got it to dry. Awesome, awesome. And like this tool, we could sand it down and put some of this on there if we want. But cool. We finished the final tool. That didn't take long, right? But we'll go to that frame, and then I don't have a hide on it already, but I'll show you how your frame is built, and then I'll explain how the hide goes on. Okay? This way. Okay, this is your fourth tool. See? You put a sandstony rock on the end, and this will eventually dry up and tighten. Okay? And this frame is about 7 feet and about 5 feet. And this bottom pole is on this side, and the top pole is on that side. And you'll be working on this side, on the hair side. The flesh side will be on that side. And this is kind of really rough, eh? I'll show you. It's rough, so the hide won't slip off. See right here? See how rough? So the hide don't slip off. And then we'll have ropes in each corner. Down there, and down there, or up there. Okay? And you'll have like a blanket on. Once you have your hide rolled up halfway and half your hide sprayed out, when it's damp on your after your last cycle, and before the final smoke, you'll have your hide on the bottom roped up and half tied rolled up, and then you'll have a blanket up to keep the top damp because it'll be warm out there. Sometimes it's hot. And then you'll have your tool here, and then you'll use your tool. You'll rub the whole hide, work the whole hide dry by using your tool. And once you work your bottom of your hide dry, you take off your hide and you put the damp side on the bottom, and then you roll up the dry side. You just work, and then you do the same thing. You work it dry, just work it dry. This is the final stage before final smoke. You just keep working it dry till your hide just really, really good. It's all soft. And then once your whole hide's dry now, and that's when you go to the final smoke. You go to your smoking area, but this is where you cut off all your old loops, and then you sew your hide together, and then on the bottom of your hide, you sew your apron, and then you smoke it for 5 to 8 hours until you just smoke the fresh side, and you're done. You just fold up your hide, put it away for the night, and then next morning you undo your stitches, and then you hang your hide on your pole, and just look at it, and just let it air out, and just say, "You did it. You tanned your first hide, or you tanned your hide. Yay! It's the best feeling in the world." But anyways, this is the last tool you will need. We'll go back here and I'll show you all the tools again. Okay? Okay. So yay! We made all the tools to tan a hide. The pipe flesher to flesh your hide as soon as you get it, and then you have it all strung up and dried and all the hair shaved off. You scrape your hide, right, to the thickness you want, and then you punch your hide after that in the softening process with your hide puncher. Okay? And now, the final stage before final smoke, you use your finishing touch tool. Awesome. Now we got all 4 tools. Woohoo! So I hope you enjoyed this little four video series on hide tanning or tool making, and the 4 tools you'll need to tan your hide. And I hope you use what I just showed you to start tanning your hide, because these are the tools you'll need before you even get your moose, because you gotta prep everything, man. And you want to see my workshop? Okay. See, when I get a moose, right? There's my fleshing beam over there. I take the flesh off, and then I use that same beam to take off the hair, shave it off, right? And then right there's my dry pole. This is where I punch my hide with my hide puncher with the cycle. And there's my smoking area, and I hang up there. That's when you could tube smoke or final smoke. And I always have a dry area where I could always dry down it too, or put whatever. Like, always have a nice dry area. And a freezer, so in case you had to run away, you could always throw your hide in your freezer, right? And like a little tool making area where you could just keep making tools, keep learning, use different stuff. Just keep going. And your torch. And here's my little burn thing where I heat up my metal. Awesome. And I always have like 2 stretchers, one big one and one like a little smaller, right? And there's a fleshing beam again, a fleshing thing. And I always have tubs, and you need to always have tubs. And there's my finishing touch station, like I was just explaining. And a ringing area and ringing pole. See, my ringing pole is behind that pole, and a ringing area. Okay? And then a dry place to store your hides, right? Store your hides. And then it too. And a place where you could smoke. Usually your first smoking and second and third, until your hide gets pliable enough to tube smoke it. So right here you'll be smoking your hide. First smoking, second, third. Okay? And it's got to be nice dry too. So that's my little workshop. And that's what you'll need to start your little high tanning park or things like that. Okay, and here's the 4 tools again. Brusher, scraper, puncher, and the finishing touch tool with sandstone rock. Awesome, awesome. So I'll put you down. So this is peace, and I'll see you later. Okay? Okay. And remember, stay awesome. Woohoo! Awesome, awesome.